all of you know who Alan Vizzutti is. He is a trumpet player, musician par excellence. He does things that no other player really can do. Well-rounded, writes, plays, an incredible musician. And that way from the very beginning, 1978, playing with Chick Corea, that's what caused Yamaha to take notice. And in 1980, we think, we're trying to remember when this relationship first started, but about 1980 is when Yamaha and Alan got together. He's been a Yamaha artist now for more than 25 years, and we're so happy and proud to have him on board. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Alan Vizzutti, and enjoy.
All that without weeping. Starting to get all teary-eyed here. 25 years, I'm not that old. Oh, yes, I am. Anyway, it's my delight to be here. Of course, any excuse to come back to the Big Apple and see old friends and new is always really fun. If you have any questions as we go along, please don't hesitate to ask, because it's more fun for me, actually, and I enjoy very much being able to fine-tune this session to suit your needs, if that's at all possible. I'm assuming that most of you are brass players, probably, you know, most trumpet players, of course, but if you're a person who's stuck here and not a trumpet player, I hope you have fun too. There usually are some points or some ideas that come up and that we maybe discuss or demonstrate that can be of use to you, because my goal is really to spread the gospel of music more than it is anything else. And secondarily, and more specifically, is to help trumpet players play better, because they all want to. A lot of it has to do with choices that you make in your own mind and things like that, which we can get into. But the fundamentals of playing the trumpet are not so different as when the first guy who was tripping along the desert in Egypt somewhere tripped over like a yak horn and went, "Wow, a yak horn! I wonder what'll happen if I go..." And he starts a war, you know. And that's where, by the way, that's where the whole Middle East thing started, was with the yak horn. But I'm Italian. We don't know any history. So as the session progresses, please feel free to ask questions. Raise a hand and I'll grab your question. I thought I might start by playing one other little subtitle. So besides the general, wonderful, positive, always positive element of music, and then learning to thinking about playing trumpet as a simple concept and something that's approached in an easy and relaxed way, hopefully to your benefit. This is also a great day for me because of the introduction of this new trumpet, the VS, or the V, depending on what the S stands for. Super. No, it stands for silver. So the 9335V is a horn that we can talk about individually afterward, or just to say quickly that it's really a fantastic instrument. And I've found that in the artist level instruments, you have people who are, they really like an instrument, or they really don't, kind of a category of instrument. For instance, you could take a Schilke sort of style instrument and a Yamaha sort of style, I don't know what to call it, it's more classically styled instrument. And some players will like one more than the other just right off the bat. Well, that's sort of the apples and oranges thing. But in the category of, if you pick up one of these horns and you like it at all, you're going to love it. And what I tried to do was, because my world of music is so mixed up in terms of not just stylistically and varied styles, I should say, but also because the demands that I'm kind of put into, it's been a matter of choice. I mean, but the gigs that come up for me when the phone rings or when something's set up can be so drastically different. A week ago, Tuesday, I played Brandenburg and a Baroque concerto and a couple other little things in Hong Kong. And then the next weekend, which was last weekend, I played a couple of concertos with orchestra. And then this week is this, and then we play another recital in a couple of days, and then the next week is a jazz appearance. So I'm not saying I do it all wonderfully, I'm just saying, whoa, what hit me, you know? And having a horn that can do a lot in terms of sound, character, and work for you is really fantastic. Imagine, though, the demands put on the designer when you ask for something like that. It's sort of like the car that does everything. Well, we're actually getting closer to that too, aren't we, with technology and all that. But anyway, that's the concept is that full-bodied sound, something that can sound classical, but something that has some power to it or some zing to it without killing you. You know, it's not really extreme in any regard. So anyway, without further ado, please, as you can see, I can ramble on, but please think about directions you would like to, because as the hour progresses, there may not be a lot of time to hang afterward. And I'm very much looking forward to John Hagstrom's session as well. So, adding my thanks for you for your coming. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope a lot of you can stick around for this evening. All right, let's see here.